Hello everyone, this is Charles Phan from Full Sail University in the Game Design program. Today I'm going to do a Pecha Kucha presentation on longboarding. Now what's so cool about longboarding? It's becoming very popular nowadays, especially in skate shops, surfing shops, everywhere nowadays, especially the younger crowd. Skateboards, they come in different colors, different sizes, different wheels, different trucks, different designs. Kids usually use them on the road or on the street, on the concrete to travel to school from time to time, or go somewhere to hang out with friends, or even do tricks, in front of the library, anywhere where it's big, solid ground, and everywhere. Now you see surfboards. Surfboards are usually used on the water to do, surfing, gliding on the water. People do tricks. People do it just to have fun. It's on the beach, on the water coast, anywhere near the ocean or water. Usually people do it in like Hawaii, California, even Florida. Now here you see a longboard. Longboards usually are longer. Right here you can actually see that's basically like a hybrid between a skateboard and a surfboard. It's very easily used to turn, and you can even cruise long distance when you're trying to travel somewhere. Alright, so here are some brands for longboarding, skateboarding, and surfing. Abort, Loaded, Sector 9, Element, Pennyboards, Skull Candy. Although Skull Candy is a brand, it's in that industry. So surfing, skating, longboarding has been a lot popular as of late. Alright, so why do we longboard? Okay, well, there's a few reasons. People compete, people do sports, people do it as a hobby, people use it to relieve stress, people use it as transportation, people do it for fun. It's just a cool thing to do, and it's become very, very popular as of late. Alright, people do compete. There are always competitions every now and then. I know that my boss and one of my co-workers at my surf store, like, they left early for work to go to this competition to win, and my coworker actually won front place, and my boss last place. Stress. Everyone has stress. It's hard to relieve it. Some people have their own way of dealing with stress, but personally for me, I like to cruise on my longboard, on a nice road, quiet night, hear my music, just glide with the wind and have fun. Some people see it as exercise, To me, it is at some point, and sometimes it isn't. Some people do use it for cardio purposes, but, why even think about it when you can exercise at the same time and don't worry about it, like you just do it by yourself just for fun. Now, longboarding has become very popular, and I believe it's becoming a sport now. Even though there are championships and everything else, it's gotten very, very out there. There are like gear, there's like gloves, there's helmets, there's suits, there's even matching teams all together, even a helmet. Longboarding, it's not hard. It just takes time. It's just like a skateboard, but I think it's much simpler to use. It's for everyone. Like you can see in this picture, a little girl, she's on the longboard. There's a little boy longboarding. There's a girl, there's a dude, and there's a group of girls. Alright, skateboards. Longboards started from skateboards. Skateboarding began around like 1970s and 1980s in California. People started surfing the walls, the curbs, everything to even a pool. Now, for pools, it was cool because the story behind skateboarding is people started doing tricks, hanging out by the pools, just having fun, just chilling at the sunset, hanging out together. And, from pools, it branched off to actually another event, which is coming up very soon, which is surfing. Alright, surfing became very popular, Some people didn't want to do skating tricks on land, they want to do it in the water, so they invented surfing. Surfing is so cool. It's all fresh air outside in the water, by the beach, by the ocean, whatever you may be. Very cool. Alright, just as skateboarding and surfing started in the West Coast, so did longboarding. Longboarding, people just wanted to surf and skate on land. That was basically it, So people just came up with the idea. You can see, nice beaches, palm trees, everything. Now, transportation, the whole point I put this up is longboarding can be used as transportation. Instead of walking, using a scooter, using gas, um, using rollerblades, it's much easier and convenient to walk around and carry with you and glide and cruise to another place of one place. Some people use it for work, for school, everywhere else to get somewhere. If you see the two pictures I have, they imitate each other, and that's how longboarding came about. Skateboard with surfing, they're very similar on the positions and um, the movements and everything, but just keep in mind they wanted to do it on land or on ground, and much easier for both. Cruising is basically riding a board for a long period of time without having to exert motion and power to push yourself. So that's the best thing about longboarding. You just glide, you cruise from one place to another without having to do much. Now, colleges. It's becoming very popular nowadays for a student to carry a longboard, a girl and a guy, to get to one point to another point. I've seen it several times. People cruising and gliding on the sidewalks just to go to class or even to meet up with friends. Now, a new recent thing that's come about is an electronic longboard. That's really cool. Although, the main point is for you to just carry it and just go. This is like the best idea ever. You just push and go. You don't even have to push. It just pushes you by motor. And if you wanted to look into it, look about it. It's on Kickstarter and everything else. But that's about it. That wraps about my presentation. And thank you for watching.